projects. We got the beers and the ball heads. I'm talking beers and the ball heads. We got the beers and the ball heads. We the one with the beers and the ball heads.
Yes, Lord. We back again.
Ladies and gentlemen.
On this Tuesday.
Beers and ball heads.
At 8 p.m. Man, can you get it right? Because that is annoying me.
That's why I didn't even mess with mine.
Yeah, that is annoying. That is annoying. Hey, C4, he need to get this right. Oh, you ready, man?
That's right. That's it. I'm good to go.
You ready? Because your mic is
rubbing on your wall. Your mic is rubbing on your wall.
Your mic is rubbing on your nipple. Your mic is rubbing on your nipple. We don't want no nipple milk on the mic.
Nipple milk. Nipple milk.
Hey, you should be dried out.
Captain everybody ready? Everybody ready? You ready?
Welcome, y'all. Welcome to the Beards and the Ball Heads.
And one afro.
And one fro.
Yeah, but he know what show we on. He on this show.
Yeah.
He should have came with the ball head makeup thing on.
It's underneath.
It's underneath.
A brown wave cap.
Yeah.
Yo, what up?
Let's get it kicking. Kick it,
go.
bro.
Let's go. Man, I'm hoping everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's having a great week so far. And I know after Thanksgiving and giving thanks or whatever else, we're back to real life. Some kids are back in school. We are now kicking off this Christmas season and New Year's season or whatever else. And I hope everybody is prepared in all different kind of ways, not to necessarily go shopping, but to spend some time with their family. We just spent some time over Thanksgiving, so
yes,
all right.
That was a blessing, and I give thanks. I give thanks that you guys are here.
Thank you.
I'll state the topic, and then before we go into the full body of the show, I want to go ahead and.
Mike is at his navel now. The mic is at his navel. He caused mine to lean over or something.
That's why I get the mics like that. That way I can just put them close to y'all, move up and down instead of doing that right there because they get heavy.
Yeah.
The what?
The mics is heavy. So just orange.
Oh, okay. I done already got started now.
That's what she said.
I mean, you can fix it.
It's all good. I'll fix it. Don't worry about it. I'll do it in the middle of the show when we're talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm good. I'm used to working with heavy equipment, so I'm good.
Hey, Trev, put one of them pills in your pocket on your mic. See if it'll stay.
Take a blue pill. Put a blue pill on the mic. So the topic of the day is what we're going to go over and discuss is say what?
Did you forget it?
Yeah.
No, it just
it's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Go ahead and read that at the bottom of the screen. Strong alone.
She's strong and alone, but damn, he gone.
But damn, he gone.
But damn, she's strong and she's independent and strong. But damn, he gone. Is that the price you pay to be Miss Independent when we're supposed to be interdependent? Now, I'm gonna let those of you that are looking at the show and enjoying us as we begin the show, we're gonna let you know how our weeks have been going on so forth before we get into the body of the show. I want to also let you know that we have a special guest that we are always. Hey man, you good with that? What's up?
Yeah. I was just trying to organize this thing. I was just trying to do what C4 said. Go ahead. Why you worried about me?
You was worried about me?
Because it was at your navel.
We're welcoming a special guest to the show. He's a longtime viewer, a family member, and a friend to the show, He's been here before, been on here before. Some of you may know him some may call him, his name is, but you know what, I'm going to let him introduce himself because he's known for many different facets of, because he's important to the community.
Yes.
And because he's important to the family. And he may have an AKA on his Facebook. So.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He may be a little bit under the radar, so I'm going to let him introduce us. He's a family and a friend to all of us. Go ahead, brother. The one guy with the fro. Go ahead, you go.
Yeah, I got the hard top on today. My name is Mark. I'm Irvin's brother. Urban's out of town taking care of some major business, and these fine gentlemen were kind enough to let me come in and sit in EP's place. Man, ain't no taking EP's place, but just for the night, I'm gonna sit in and see if I can add a little something. Thanks for having me.
We enjoy that. We love that because
Yeah,
that's an
we
upgrade.
need that.
That's
We
an
need that.
upgrade. We had Irvin, and I hope he's listening. We had Irvin here, but you know what? New improved beers and ball heads, and we have one bro with a fro,
Yeah,
and that's smart. And all y'all know.
He already added something. He had a
Exactly.
that Irvin can't grow no more.
Man, well, he can't grow no more, but Irvin doesn't have that good energy, that high volume of
Stop
energy
it. That's
like
enough.
his
That's
brother
really, no,
does.
y'all not gonna be ragging on brother. Turn the page. You don't knock it off.
Yeah, he said, don't be doing that to his bro.
How was your week since we last met?
Man,
How
please,
have you been?
please let me share this, man. My oldest son, he just dove into his new career, and he invited me and my mom to his fire station. And my mom is in her 80s, man, and she was so proud of that boy. So to see,
I can imagine that.
yeah, to see that generational commitment and sacrifice, just like look into his eyes, and she teared up a little bit, and he teared up, and they talking in the fire station. I'm like, man, that's a great moment in life.
Yeah. That's what life is
That's
about.
what I'm talking about.
That's one of the things life is about.
Because she was
Yeah.
0-4 before that, so now it's her grandson. So yeah,
That's like, I can reach you.
I can reach you. Oh, and trust me. And trust me.
Nah, that's great, man.
That's
I
good.
know
That's great.
first hook.
Many moons ago. Many moons.
Definitely.
Kev, how was your week, man?
I
Please
can't-
do share.
I just told Mark I can and I won't complain, man. God is good, and everybody around me is good. So, and I'm here with you all.
Hey.
So, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Glad to hear that.
Let's do it.
And one more person before we go into the show. Brother Canoe. How have
we
you
gotta
been
do
since we last viewed?
well, we don't.
We got a what?
We have to go to you after me. So okay.
Yes,
Let's change the wording.
I said right before the last. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, my week has been good thus far. I'm waiting on great things to come. I'm highly grateful. And the last, what was that? Thanksgiving? Yeah, it was a great time spending it with family. I really enjoyed that. I always enjoy that, you know. So that was a great time, and I'm grateful for my family.
Hey.
Yeah, that's how my week has been.
That's good.
Awesome.
What about you?
I've had a good week. My week has been good. It has gotten better within the hour. On the way to the show, it has gotten significantly better, and there's some revolve, but I see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, I did call you, like, see if you was coming to the show. That probably why you got better.
Oh yeah, I got your call, and it just made my day.
Yeah, your evening. Yeah, you did.
Amen.
I'm glad to be a friend.
So let's
Glad
let's
to be a friend.
let's go to the body of the show. For those of you that are listening, especially the women, we do want to hear from you. We have some awesome, successful women that listen to and watch the show, and we would love for you to give us some clarity on the topic for tonight. She is independent and strong, but damn, he gone. Sometimes the thriving for independence for some of you women, we men have a tendency to be pushed out, singled out, or moved aside because of the growth that some of our women have or they develop, and rightfully so, because oftentimes they put in a lot of the work, and they also are very focused. Once you get into the females are the fertilizing male, if you will. You know, whatever seed you plant in them, they'll return it better. They're the incubating males, if you would. But now, after they've taken on incubating the seeds that we help them help water, sometimes they forget about us as men. Sometimes they forget about the strength. Sometimes they forget that they were standing on our shoulders, because oftentimes we sacrifice so much out of love for her and our families that afterwards, sometimes some women just say, you know what, I'm good now. And they believe that they've done it on their own to a certain extent. Some people even do that with God. They pray and pray, ask, He help and help. And then the moment they get what they want, they forget Him.
Have you experienced that? I mean, have you experienced a woman that you possibly helped and she felt like she had grown above you and was greater than you and left you where you stood?
Yes, but what I did was I removed myself. So I believe that if you think that, go ahead.
Can I get this right? So she had those actions towards you, and when you say you remove yourself, you no longer dealt with her.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I would probably say an emotional timeout. You know what I mean? Because when she said certain things and did certain things, and I was like, okay, here, I'm going to let you prove you to you. But my mindset was all along, don't get fucked up, getting me fucked up, because you're going to end up fucked up. I don't have to be mentally, physically, or verbally.
There's a lot of effing going on.
Yeah, it was. But how many people get themselves fucked up, getting you fucked up, and they end up fucked up? For real.
I know.
If you're a good person, if you're there and you're genuine and you're helping, uplifting, encouraging, inspiring, and you're sacrificing for another person, you don't have to say anything to hurt them. You have to be verbal, mental, or physically abusive. Once you backed up, the absence of your very presence will hurt them.
Yes.
And then a man of integrity, he does not have to argue, fuss, or fight to prove his words right, because time will.
For sure.
Time will prove his words right. So I just remove myself for a little bit. I'm gonna let you feel your foul. And then when you humbly want to come back, let's know what this is now. So yeah, it is happening.
So you leave the door open.
Yes, I do.
You don't cut it off like just say, you know what?
Not until my heart is completely out of it. Because other than that, I'll be lying to myself.
Oh, okay.
So
That's sweet of you.
right. So I walk. Like I said, I walk away with roses.
Yeah. So your
I'm
cutoff
leaving
game
it
ain't really that good. Then.
Oh, it's strategic.
Your cutoff game, because you leave a door open. Once you leave a window open for her to circle back, and when she's ready to be right, you allow her to come back in.
Love and forgiveness
is
important. Love and forgiveness.
Well, I want to know. Let's go to the other people on the panel.
I forgave you the moment you did it. The moment you did it, I forgave you. I just got to back up. I
understand the forgiveness, but leaving the door open for her to circle back when she's ready.
For us to heal.
Okay, you're trying to change it up on me, but I think the audience, I'm sure y'all heard what he said. He was leaving the window open after he closed the door.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah.
We gonna get some. Would you leave?
Hell no.
Yes. That's a direct answer.
Break that down. Teach me why. Teach us why. Teach the viewing audience why.
You, especially just like what you just explained. If I'm helping, we supposed to be a team.
Yeah. Partnership.
And you violate the team rules.
Yes.
Then you gotta go.
You get cut from the team.
And we won't. I will not re-sign you.
We not renewing your contract. Nah. Yeah. I like that. I like that. I like that. He's going to convince you to come in his side. Go ahead, Trevor. Go ahead.
So stepping back isn't the same as breaking up.
It's not breaking up. It's like separation. We're going to separate.
Right. If I break it off, then I break it off.
That's even worse.
But back, put it this way. There was two houses. I just left that house, went to my house, and here, I'm going to let you handle that by yourself now. Everything that came with it, everything I did for it, you handle that now, and I'm sitting there at my house, and that's how it worked. It was like, nah, I'm cool here. I'm going to let you handle everything for a couple months. I still love you, and I'm still be here, I'm still do the same things, but as far as everything else and the responsibilities and my covering and my protection and my help and assistance,
I'm gonna back off. And like you said, this is you. I still love you, but okay, I'm gonna let you handle you and let you see you. So that way, you effed you up, getting me effed up.
Okay, we understand your plight because it's a plight. We're going to move over to Mark. Mark, if you had an individual woman that you were in a relationship with, and she became highly independent, and she felt like she could do things without you, how would you move?
I'm going to agree with her. Like, yes, you can.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. You're going to agree with her that she can do these things without you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're going to allow her to do that.
Absolutely.
Why fight her if something that she feels like she can agree upon?
Yeah. She's a grown, smart, capable woman.
And you can't change your mind about it, right? No. You're not going to close the door and leave the back door open for her to.
Oh, no, ain't no circumvent. Ain't no spinning the block.
Ain't no spinning the block.
So you would break up with her.
No, she
already broke up with him.
She needs to be independent.
So the relationship is over.
She's strong, independent.
Yeah.
She can move on without it.
You know, I had a 4-speed little Corolla back in the day. First gear took me to about 30 miles an hour. Second gear took me like 60. Third gear took me like 90. Fourth gear took me like 120. If she leaves me in first gear and wants to be independent, by the time she spins the block, I'm already in another gear. I ain't even here no more. First gear don't even fit it no more. I'm at a whole different speed.
Wow, that's a great analogy. If you ever drove a manual car like he's talking about, you would understand he's pimped out. He's in another gear. And I would have to agree with Mark there. And my thing is, if you have gotten so much into yourself that you feel in yourself that now you're putting yourself above the family.
Right.
Most men, I'm not going to say all men, most men work for the benefit of the family.
For sure.
And when a woman works for the benefit of her single happiness, then I believe she deserves to be alone in that process.
Be happy.
Yeah, be happy and be alone. Mm-hmm. And that's what we're getting a lot today. Would you say this probably started in the 70s when women became more independent? You know, they started equaling close to what men make.
It happened after World War II.
We really looked at it, and women are getting more degrees. Black women. I'm talking about black women because that's what I date. That's who I'm looking for. You have to talk to the rest of the guys on the panel. I know 2 of them are married to beautiful African American women, and I know the guy on the end is probably that's his preference too. But we're gonna say what I do because I'm confident in what I do. And then black women, they start achieving more degrees. They started making more money. I don't think they out-earn black men yet, but they out-degree us. So in that process, they feel like they can go on without us. And I think it's a false sense of maybe security. It's a false sense of security. What do you think?
One of the things that that kind of thwarted that whole mindset was at World War II when the men went off to war, women had to fill the shoes of a lot of the men. So they had to work. They had to take care of it. They also had some subsidies and things of that nature, but they were handling their business for America. So when some of the soldiers got back and didn't have, especially in our community, we didn't have jobs. There was a lot of things that were not available to the black soldiers. There were a lot of programs that were not given to or the black soldiers were not told about. So now when he says, okay, I'm going to get my dad's car and I'm going to come pick you up, like, hold on, I already got a Cadillac. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and come over and I'm going to cook you dinner. I can go buy my own food. Hey, well, let's move in together. I can't because this is for the ones that were on welfare. No, you can't live here because if you live here, then I won't get any more subsidies from the government. Mm-hmm. So African American men were targeted to be out Then we also had school to prison pipelines.
Yeah.
So things of that nature that was kind of set up for our women to be a little bit more independent and for us men to be beaten down. It's just beautiful that a lot of our realm of friends have not succumbed to all that kind of mental abuse, a lot of that financial abuse, the redlining and things of that nature. That that's not where we started, but where we're ending up. So us being where we are now, with how the black independent woman thing was kind of also not completely, but semi-structured, and it was a plan. That independence had given them a thirst. It's like they want that same independent high, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They still want that same independent mindset of freedom, so to speak. And as a result, we are the only culture that wants to, some of our women, not necessarily be married, not necessarily want to be in a relationship, want to be independent, want to be self-taught, self-educated, self-made, instead of being interdependent.
But
So that's just
after
my
they get
view.
old and a little older, then they want a relationship, right? They didn't work so hard in their career. Now they're 50 plus.
Right.
Now they want somebody to hold hands with and walk on the beach.
Yeah.
And I think you've really, you messed over the good times that you could have had with a man. Now you wait till you're older and you can't bear children anymore. You've reached that spinsterhood. And what does that really give in a man for starting something new, a family and everything? I think a lot of women waste time building their career. I told a woman the other day, if you spent as much time as you did on building your career, on getting a husband, I think you would be married at this time.
What's her response?
Her response was, "You're probably right."
Really? Okay. All right.
Because
She said, "You're probably right," because it's very true.
those degrees, they don't protect you. If somebody's coming through the window at night,
Yeah.
you hold up your degree, and they're gonna turn around and go back out the window.
Nope.
Or can you wrap up with that degree? Is it gonna fit snug?
Yeah, and
Is it
keep
gonna
you
keep you
warm.
warm?
You could wrap up with
Yeah.
it, but it ain't gonna
And
keep you warm.
Right. You can't walk. You gonna everywhere you go, you're gonna take it with you, and you're gonna sit it across the table.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I like that. I like that.
That's dope.
I like that.
Mark,
Say-
what's your view?
Well, I hope that we can get to the point where we recognize that, yeah, we're here now. All right. We all know the history of how there's enough information out there to know how we got here. But at some point, especially our black women, we need to say, hey, we need each other.
Right.
Right? Get past your ego.
Absolutely.
We need each other. I need a black woman. Black woman needs to need a black
One
man.
of them going in and out.
But once they achieve so much, I think that pride and some of the circles they're in pull them away from relationships. They encourage them to be independent. And I happen to be in a field where probably all the women in the field I work in make more money than the average guy, no matter what race, no matter where in the world. They just make a lot of bread. So they can do whatever they want. They can vacation. They can buy homes. They can have investments. And they do. And I hope that there's a woman that's listening that will call in and chime in, because we'd like to hear from you, but because we're men. We want to hear from you. Now that you've made all this money and you have all this success and you have these capabilities and you don't have a man, when will you say, hey, I need a man? Will you ever get there? Or will it be too late once you reach that?
You know what, Mark? And I'm listening to what you were saying. It was a while, some years ago. I think it was several educated women that was saying. I think it had something to do with Steve Harvey. I'm not really sure, but all of them were successful, and it was at the point to where they was like, okay, well, if I don't have a man, I'm all right. No, I think you guys are in denial. I think you guys are not honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Because even God said he made somebody. Everybody has the opportunity to be with someone.
Mm-hmm.
But just like you just said, you get those. That's just like a married woman having a single friend, that's a woman. Both of y'all think different.
Should.
Yeah. So, and then you see at times where that single friend is trying to influence that married woman
Right.
to do single acts.
Right.
And that it destroys the marriage. But you didn't see it coming. But I've, may have tapped you on your shoulder and like, gotta be careful with that move or whatever. But I think a lot of them just not being honest.
Yeah.
Because I believe everybody wants somebody. And I've been saying for years, black men and black women are disconnected.
Yeah.
And we gotta find what will connect us. It's like the plug came off the wall, out the outlet, and we keep stepping over it. Nobody has picked it back up and plugged it back in.
Well, I got a 240 watt. You want to plug up to me? I'm ready for you.
Well,
It's a 240 now.
I know Kanoon would probably agree with me on this because you two are married, so y'all don't count.
But y'all
We-
were married.
But
Yeah, we married at some point.
we don't. I think we can agree that we don't have a problem leading by example and say, "Hey, black woman, we need you."
I don't think that's never been a problem for black men. We never had the trope that we don't need black women like the trope is on the other side where we don't need black men. I think they say that out of survival tactics. They want to be a girl. I don't need no man. Stop caring about how other people view you.
Right.
If you want to be happy, you need somebody else. Now, hopefully that is a man. That's what God would like. But if I think you need that. I think this badge of honor, I'm a strong, independent woman, black women have to put that badge down, burn it, and get rid of it because no other race does it
Right.
at that level
Right.
than black women. And I think some of it is by design because
For sure.
you talk about that whole enslavement, Ma'afa process. We never healed from a lot of that trauma.
Sure.
Where they may look at us like, "Ooh, you can't protect me," because this European cat could come and dictate who I sleep with, dictate who I have a relationship with, and you can't help me. So I think a lot of that we need to heal from some of that. So I'm not putting the blame on black women. Right. I think it's a societal thing.
Sure.
And we just have to come to grips to what it is. In order to heal from anything, we need to recognize it.
Yeah. I'm a solution seeker.
Yes, and I think that's the main thing for the show, right? We're all seeking solutions.
Right. But we first have to identify with where the problem is.
Where the problem is.
In order to heal anything. So understanding for me, one of the things that I think is just freaking overwhelming is the way this veil of a lie has been blanketed over African American people, and strategically and demonically, like I said often, this is like an evil genius to separate us. Yeah. And I realized that when I was I think it was 11, 12, and my mom had me watch Roots.
Oh wow!
And I watched Roots right before Christmas, and it changed my entire life. Like, that's what they did. Why don't they like us? And why is he not with his children? And they cut off his. Well, why do they not, Mom? How come they don't like us? And then here come Christmas, and I'm like, shit. Well, they've been naughty. You know what I mean?
Why they getting gifts?
Right. I'm like, they've been naughty. And then right before Thanksgiving, and during Thanksgiving, I'm like, they didn't discover that. How could they discover when they were here? And I'm like, so this whole veil of a lie, and then dumbing us down, then dumbing society down, and then misleading, misdirecting, or even indoctrinating people to believe such bullshit that they just automatically go that way because they believe that's the way it's supposed to be, right? Yeah. And I remember when I was younger, and I said my dad is at the house, a lot of my boys were like, "Nigga, your daddy? You got your daddy?"
That was your father.
What's wrong with
that
him?
wasn't your
Right?
daddy.
Father.
That was your
dad.
father.
Okay, my father.
I'm home father.
I'm
Yes,
going to
father.
Hey, but I tell you what though, it was a trend because when people had their dads, it was kind of like, huh? And I'm like, we not supposed to have our dads around?
Yeah,
And it was
it's like
just
an
or
anomaly.
a dad or a mentor and understanding, especially when I met the rest of us. It was like,
Was
get
it just you and your mom that watched Roots, or
Was
were
it you and your
fathers
father?
present?
Father played in this movie. What's your name, boy?
Was he laughing?
What's your name? Tell me your name.
Was he cheering?
But if I'm allowed to piggyback
this
real
was
quick on
before
what
she
Kanoom,
met him. Okay.
if I can piggyback on what Kanoom and Trevor is saying, and we're talking about solutions also, what if we did something wild, like had a woman I need you type picnic or fair, not picnic, I wouldn't do a picnic. What if we did something like extend that olive branch and say, hey, we need to start this conversation. How do we get past this? And we can include therapy, resources, with black people with the same mission to reconnect us, because we're not connected.
Yes.
And I want
To do, yeah.
black men
Yes.
and black women to be connected.
That's
Yes.
a good idea, Mark.
That's a great
And-
idea.
and we can do that.
Wait, can I before we move on, C4, can you hit that first bomb in that media one? I just want you to hear this, sister, and this sister has been doing this. Yeah, media, not the, I don't know which one is which. Yeah, it's media. Not. Yeah. So we want to do media one, and listen to this, sister. This was in the 90s, bro.
They did not tell us that all of that, being my own person and I'm independent, would lead to separation, loneliness, celibacy, and lesbianism. They didn't tell us that if you give up the man, you're going to take one of these things and it's worse and it will destroy your nation. They made us think that it was some kind of glorified position to brag about the fact that I got my own job, my own credit card, my own car, so I don't need no man. I don't even know how we got that mixed up. Ain't none of that got nothing to do with having being with no man. We have some serious relationship problems that nobody has been able to address us on because everybody wants to pretend that this is not going on. Over 60% of our women are single, widows, separated, or divorced. They don't have a man.
Where's that number now? You talking about divorce rates right now? Before, and I want to get back to what you all were saying. Divorce rates for a woman, women always, not always, they're at a 70% click of asking for the divorce. Now, if it goes up if she has a degree. I don't care if it's a AA, associates, a BS, which it really is, a master's or a doctorate. The percentage goes up to 90% divorce rate for those women that have gotten educated. And I always, why do you think that is? Because they have a greater capability to earn money, to out earn you.
I think that once we start understanding that we don't live to work, but we should work so that our families can live well.
Yes.
The main goal and focus should be family first, lineage first, before, okay, I got to make X amount of money. So whatever she makes and whatever he makes, that's what's going to the growth of leaving a legacy for the children. It goes towards the vacations. It goes towards good dinners. It goes towards nice education and cars. So your contribution comes from or after you've made the sacrifices to become such a strong woman. Now that brings that to the table that was already on the table, to stack the table, put up some more stuff on the table. To now we starting to put stuff in lockers. Now we're bringing all that to contribute to the family first.
Family first.
I don't live to work. I work so that we can live well.
Yes.
And if both parties have that mindset, then it would lift the veil of lies that society wants to impose on us.
Go ahead, Mark.
It's kind of deep. You sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
On the panel right here, we have gentlemen that are in their 50s,
Yes.
and men reach their financial stride in their 50s.
Yes.
So we're sort of like at this finish line stage. So we need our women in a different way now. 'Cause we've done a lot of the foundational things.
Yes.
Now we need somebody to finish this life off with that's not going to cause drama. And she's not going to bring chaos to the situation. She's bringing peace. So we don't need as much from her as we did when we were younger. And to the contrary, now what does that woman need from us now? And how are we operating?
I believe it's vice versa. They at their age, because I feel that it's cool to say that most of, at least us right here, we're looking for seasoned women at that age. I don't think we leave.
You mean highly seasoned? I don't want them highly seasoned.
Mature, maybe?
Mature, okay. Well, they call us seasoned, but where I thought, maybe I'm speaking out of turn. Maybe there are some that still want a wife or a woman maybe 20 years their junior, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe 15, 17.
That's still 20. Round it off.
I want her elbow skin still connected.
Yeah.
I mean, with 50, if you look at, we look at ourselves in the mirror, so you know what 50 something look like.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
So, if you're standing next to someone that's 25, 30 years, say 30, 35 years old, it's going to look a little different. But they're looking for, I think, things that they wasn't quite looking for then as well, or wasn't getting, but has a good chance on getting it now when you're dealing with someone that's mature or seasoned as a man.
I agree with you 100%. And that's sort of where I was going with that. Because to another level, now that the woman who is hyper independent, very capable, very established.
Yes.
Right. Now she said, okay, now I'm ready to be with a man. I don't want a dog for companionship or a cat. I want a man. Now that man, where is he where is he now in life? Right? And does he want her back? And can she accept rejection now? She's gotten everything she wanted. Can she accept rejection now? Because
She should be able to. And we gonna reject some of the women. Oh yeah, we got some. Okay.
I don't have to. Y'all can see it too, right? Okay.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. The font is, he went up on the font, so we can see the comments now. Where are we going to start at? B. Calhoun, the first, or that one? In my opinion, one of the reasons women don't need a man is because they are not in alignment with their role as women as God designed. B. Calhoun, I would agree with you totally, and I can only agree with that statement.
That's it.
Women, y'all need to listen to, come in alignment with how God has designed you. And I tell women this, and they don't like it. What are you put on this earth for? And they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm well. I love being a nurse or something like that. No, I tell them kindly, respectfully, you were put on this earth to serve a man. And you would, the response I get sometimes is quite hilarious, but I enjoy it because this is the intention. This is what God made you for, to serve a man. Hopefully it's the right man.
Right.
That's what I want to say. Hopefully it's the right man, and God leads him. I'm not saying follow a fool. I'm saying if he is a good man and he is led by God, then there's nothing wrong with following him.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with serving him.
One of the benefits at our age, in my opinion, is when that woman becomes strong. I am woman, hear me roar. I'm independent, and she's somewhere around 35, 40. I think, when they're walking into it and they realize that, damn, I need him. I should be with a man, a good person, yada, yada, yada. It's like, that's when they're ready for us at this age.
I think you're right.
Because when they're younger, they may go for an older man, but anything, in my opinion, between 45 and 55, I'll even say 40 to at least 55, I think we become more attracted to them because they've, to a certain extent, believe that they've outgrown
men their age, whether it be mentally, financially, in terms of their education, in terms of their and what they've acquired. Like the police officer lady that you were talking about, she probably would feel best fitted for an older gentleman that
Older than her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I said that's
About
one
how
of the
many years
benefits
older than her?
That's one of the benefits of our age.
Yeah.
Being older men.
But then,
She don't want that, though.
And then too,
She want a youngin.
Yeah.
She want to
she's-
be a cougar.
That one in
she's
particular,
getting
or
that-
women generally.
In general, I'm talking in general. I know a lot of female professionals that are making crazy bank, right?
And they want a younger man.
younger dudes for a situation,
right.
but not for the relationship.
They just
What
want
do you
them
mean the
physically.
situation? What do you
They
mean?
just want
I mean,
them
they want it-
physically.
Yeah, they
Back
want to
blown
get. Yeah,
They want their back blown out.
Yeah, I'm trying to be cool. But,
They want their back blown out.
Keep it a
and,
buck.
and that's okay.
Yeah.
You know,
But if you want the emptiness that comes with that afterward, because it
Yeah.
comes. No man is.
My-
Look, no man is an island. We're social creatures. We want to bond,
Yeah.
but we got to do what's healthy for each other, right? So, when we're dating younger women and we're having conversations, okay, well, she's like, well, where do you live? Well, I live here, and I got another place here. What are you doing this weekend? Well, I'm going on my boat. I'm taking my motorcycle here, or I'm fixing some plumbing, or I'm going hunting, or it's like, well, this is a man. I'm giving back to the community. I'm ramrodding this fundraiser for the community. These are things that men do, so we need to make sure that we are about our business. If we want our black women to come back and connect to us, let's make sure we are men worthy of them saying, "Hey, I need my black man."
Yeah. I think that goes.
you got to
for
be
both.
worthy.
Yeah.
We got another comment
Purple
by
Keys.
Purple Keys. You want to read it, Trevor? Since you,
We're looking for seasoned men too. It goes both ways.
Yeah. And that's just what Mark.
how seasoned you want, Purple Keys?
What do you mean by
Old
that?
man.
You want a
Old man.
little salt and pepper, or you want a lot of salt and pepper?
What
What
is
do you
her
mean?
age range?
That's a
too?
good question.
Because like we were just talking about, some of them want younger men for one thing. Do y'all look at TV or look at the commercials? All that, so much stuff that they have invented to where a seasoned man or an older man can blow your back out.
Like what?
Oh well, I don't know.
For example, what do you mean?
I've seen.
Well, you got the gas station pill.
Right, you got the gas.
You got the gas station pill.
I mean, every
And
time.
then
you
the
turn
doctor will
around.
subscribe you some stuff too
That
if you
too.
have a
And
little
now-
issue.
Why you sound like a dirt
Now
bike
it's-
when I ask you, man, why?
Now you get so many natural herbs. So many people are pushing natural herbs and exercises to help seasoned men.
Yeah.
So but like you said, they just want it for that particular. I don't think they really want to be in a relationship.
No, they want to. I call
I
them.
think maybe for a minute. I think that's
that's-
temporary.
Yeah, that's a temporary.
Once they
Damn,
because
because
that itch.
My post-cum emotions are very different.
Your
from
what
the
emotions?
Post-cum emotions are very different. So I may not care for you as much as I did before. So I'm just saying.
Before pre-ski. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I
So-
felt differently pre-ski.
But I want to get back to the statistics. Do you know that black women, out of all the women,
I think we all said.
we all suffer from that.
Your nose holes are uneven.
What is that on yours?
Did you just breathe?
Anyway,
Not clear.
That's how you breathe?
why do you feel that black women initiate divorce
Bottom lip child.
more among any other women? Black women initiate divorce at a higher rate than any other women.
I think a lot of women get married because they want to pass that threshold of marriage or a wedding. I don't think they're sometimes necessarily prepared to do the hard work that it takes to be in a marriage that's a purpose-filled marriage. Because happy comes out, it's a byproduct of being obedient.
Mm-hmm.
Being at peace is what's going to spawn the joy, which is going to plant the seed for happenings or being happy. And it's not somebody else's job to make you happy. A happy marriage is two successfully single people that understand themselves and go from there. And they, because they're being obedient and working together, the end result is going to be happy.
Yeah.
So someone
She makes
think
you
the
happier.
wedding- Okay, yeah.
I like
yeah.
the her.
Some women think that a wedding or a marriage or saying that they were married is the end all be all. This is what I live for. This is what I. And after you've accomplished that, now it's like, well, womp, 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 womp.
That's what society has taught them. But Mark, go ahead. You was going to say something.
That's exactly where I was going with it. Like, when was the last time we saw a professional, capable black woman be a role model for our society? And to my recollection, it was Claire Huxtable, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Love that woman.
we're getting bombarded by this idiot box and by this telephone now.
Yeah.
That shows us all these negative images, not these less than favorable images of black women. They're crash outs. They're so emotional. They're expected to be confrontational. It's just, why are we forcing our black
BBLs.
women to? I think society is pushing our black women, right, to act like these roles. Like, we don't have a say so in what programs come across that TV and our cable stations. That's where we need to have a bigger impact.
But you know what, Mark?
Yeah, something you can't allow to watch
I believe we
into
do.
your spirit.
Yeah,
But
because
we want to sign up for it so quickly because they put a contract in front of your face. They put an amount.
I got you.
And I think that's where it has to stop. Stop signing these contracts to make you all look like fools.
I agree, and we have to stop buying into it too. Stop watching it. Like, protect our portals.
Yeah.
Protect your eyes. Protect your ears. Protect your mouth. Stop thinking about or putting your mind on these things that are negative towards our people. And let's have some people who think like us and have our best interest in mind. Be the programmers. Be the producers. Right. We don't have that in place right now.
Well, we're doing our part with this show.
Hey,
We're doing our part with this show.
Like,
This is an example of it.
And
Definitely.
Just like
You
we
trying to hold
saying,
my hand?
no, I was tapping you so you won't get on, start.
So you won't interrupt
Pull
you.
over.
Go ahead.
So no, just like we saying social media. Have you ever paid attention? If you and not saying you guys do it, but I've seen where I posted something positive on purpose because, and I can pretty much tell you how many likes you're gonna get, how many comments you're gonna get. But let me post something
garbage.
Ratchet.
and it's gonna get so much traction. It's gonna get some shares. It's gonna get all of that. But I posted something positive, and you barely get 20 likes.
That's a good point.
Well, you need to post more of beards and bald heads, and you guys can do it too. You know, you guys can post beards and bald heads as well. Share, follow, and everything. You know, do everything. Subscribe. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But go ahead. Finish your point, Kevin.
No, that was it. But on beards and bald heads, you're gonna get all of that.
You're gonna get all of that. A little bit of all of
You're
it.
gonna get a little bit of all of that.
Yeah.
So tune in. Continue to keep tuning in. Continue to keep sharing and all of that.
But I would like to extend this. Family is one of the most important things that anybody can have,
The most.
whether male or female. And when a woman will forego her family for her individual happiness, I find that to be a problem because that wasn't the way I was raised. It was like, without family, you were lost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I liken it to when God will ostracize you out of the garden. What that meant was death, really, because now you got to go live amongst these people that don't love you, that don't care for you, and everything. So if you would just recognize what family is, and I just think of Eden as that garden. Who doesn't want that hedge of protection? Women, you need that hedge of protection around you, and you really can only get that from a man. So I want to dismiss the trope that a lot of women say, I don't need a man, because they are strong and independent. I can buy my own food. I can buy my own car. I can buy my own services. You really need a man, because when you take your car to a mechanic, that's normally a man.
There's a lot more to having a solid man in the household. I mean, even your children. If you have a daughter, if she goes out on a date and she tells that young man, oh, I got a daddy or even a brother, it takes on a different chemistry. If you go to the mechanic and she said, okay, you know what? You told me